Make one logo for me, please, for my channel.
Make we say
Yeah?
power, power, power.
Yes, JPU family, welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. If you're joining this platform for the first time, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So, tonight, guys, as you can see, we're going to talk about the cruelty of treating Portia Simpson, a former prime minister, like she's dead. I have never seen this in my life. And I would like for someone to talk in the chat or the phone line is open tonight. You can call over here and tell me if you've ever seen this anyplace else. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the 14-year-old pregnant girl who passed away in Spanish Town Hospital. Her mother was out there protesting today, and she said she talked with the health minister. So I'm gonna bring that a little bit. But guys, let me just make sure all our friends are here before we get started. Remember, I don't know if you guys heard the video earlier that was posted where I said that because the political situation in the country is so horrible and toxic and just, oh gosh, it's exhausting sometimes when you see the stuff that you have to carry, which are almost always negative. We're going to carry a segment on this program called The Good Stuff. So, in The Good Stuff tonight, we have the grand opening that took place today. Victoria Palms, somewhere there in West Kingston. It's a newly developed apartment complex, pretty nice, modern, right? And also, I think you guys may have seen this one, which I featured in one of the other uploads of the apartment complex here in the Prime Minister's constituency. You know, it's modern, and that's one of the features of it, is that you have the little playground for the kids. You know, it's supposed to be safe. The inside looks great and things like that. I love this, guys. I don't know about you all, but I want to see every zinc fence tear down, every board house, every garrison. A time now for Jamaica to start focusing on, you know, housing and things like that. So this is the good stuff. So we're starting out on a positive note here. Now, let us get into it, but first let us acknowledge our friends here. Silent listeners, good night, welcome. I'm going to show you all a video. Why? I don't want to be too harsh, you know, but in the caption of this video, in the caption of the live and in the title, I use some powerful words like cruelty, yes, and heartless. And I don't use those words lightly because only know say over here we don't just come out here come tear down people. And this is not a tear down, this is just the truth. Angela Brownberg, I don't know if she's the one who planned this thing here, but clearly she plays, you know, a central part of the leadership of Mark Golding. And ever since Mark Golding came into the leadership of the opposition, I noticed these people do something with Portia, and me I tell you, say every time I see it, it pain my heart, it pain my heart. Wanna tell me, guys, let me play the video and come back. And let me just talk to you after that. Well, and see it ya.
Happy birthday, dear Portia. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip,
Hooray!
hip hip,
Hooray!
hip hip.
Hooray!
There we go.
All right.
Now, guys, more want to tell me, you ever see somebody who is still alive have a birthday, and that somebody, a set of people, a group of people decide say they want to have an acknowledgement of the birthday. The person is alive, but the person is not in their presence. But they buy a cake, and them write on the cake, happy birthday to the person. And them surround the cake and them cut the cake. And them have a big portrait of the person with the cake. And them over the cake, cutting the cake, and this person is not dead. It looks like a memorial service of somebody who has passed away. Me don't know where them people are get that style from people. But this is the most cruel things because listen, the truth of the matter is Portia Simpson Miller is still alive. And it has been said that she's ill, okay? And I understand that there are times when people's family members are ill and they take the decision to protect that family member. They don't want to push them out in the public because they want to protect their privacy and their dignity and stuff like that. While you have other people who will decide otherwise, they will put their family members out there through every stage of declining health and things like that. And those people too, they have the right and the freedom to do that, and we don't judge them either. For example, um, Edward Siaga, he was always in the spotlight as he aged, as his health declined. I remember one time I saw him at the JLP conference. He was in a wheelchair, his spine was curved, and you can tell that, yeah, he's pretty up there in age and his health decline and rare, but him family them did seem comfortable with him being out there like that. Some people, illnesses come in different forms, right? So maybe other people who's affected differently by illness, them family don't really want them out there. Now, with that being said, if Portia and her family not out there a celebrate birthday, who does this woman and these people think they are, that them out there to cut cake and a sing happy birthday? The people them probably don't want them kind of fanfare there around the woman because they don't want to expose her out. Why them not respect people privacy? Listen, if Portia, the love of Portia of a people, or Portia love kiss up people and they sitting there. If Portia was in the if Portia was in a position to do that, maybe she would be out there. I don't want to talk too much about the woman else because I don't really know. Right? But clearly our family them don't want her out there. And these political scavengers, they find it appropriate to go buy a cake, write happy birthday Portia on it, and out there sing all manner of happy birthday and them a cut the cake. Now, I have the woman picture there like a memorial service, like the woman dead. So if anybody ever see them as sitting here, wanna tell me now comment because me never see it yet. The only time I see them something here happen are when people pass and gone. Let us find a still shot to put on the screen and show no. When people dead and gone, that is the time you go for them portrait and put them portrait beside a casket, no casket. Well, sometimes we see it beside casket too. But that at the time when you put them portrait beside the book where you sign to wish them, to say farewell, and other instances where you are celebrating, their life in death. Them people are out of order and wicked, man. If somebody ever ramp with me, so you say, whether alive or dead, I would have cussed them publicly, I not care. Because you can't do that. If you not call up on the woman yard and the woman family, them say, she's not well or she can't make it, you don't take it upon yourself to go buy cake and I sing happy birthday over picture. Uno too damn out of order. Uno not have nothing about uno. This is beyond desperate. It is disgusting. Look there. Like say woman dead. People who never see this yet. Good night, moderator. Every year then do it from them coming in. From them coming in at the leadership every year. I must mark goal and tell them to do it. Because we as Jamaicans and black people, we don't do them sitting here. Every year. Buy a cake. Write happy birthday, Portia. Let me move this out of the way. Happy birthday, Portia. Then put Portia picture there. Portia is not there. And then they are cut cake like them are going to name the cake. Well, maybe they name it because I know them not carrying on go get her for eat. Them probably traumatize the woman. Or then treat the woman, her family, them probably say, Una wicked and murderer, I don't want her around Una anyway. That look like a dead somebody. Them need to stop it, man, and somebody need to call them out. Them too out of order. Them have no respect for people's privacy. If they're running their campaign and doing what they're doing and trying to farm government, them don't need to be going for cake or buy because they know the woman popular, you know. But although the woman popular and people love Portia, nobody, they will never get the love and adoration that Portia did. And that's just a fact. And that's okay. Find creative ways to be liked. Unu not do the woman no good. If unu can face to face the woman and wish her happy birthday. This is not for Portia. It's not for her. If it was for Portia family, them would have opened the door and invite you, bad to bad. Even if they don't want it to be a public thing and, fanfare and them something there. They would have said, all right then. We can accommodate 10 hours up here. Wanna come, bring one cake, wanna sit and talk with her, greet her, and, help celebrate her birthday. That is more appropriate to do. But if they have to do this, it simply means that they were not invited to put them go up a Portia already, I think at 2020. Alex Brown, big up yourself. Thank you for stopping by. Big up UK. I know a lot of you over here are from UK, and you guys are losing sleep just to hang out with us. Thank you very much. So them go up a Portia 1 year. I think it was 2020. Yes. And when me look where them weird go up there, then look like say then just wake up off of the sidewalk. Go up at the woman yard. And them take the picture and put out and them don't know what's all Portia. Where older than them could have been their mother look cleaner like she just bathed and put on her nice clothes. These people don't understand them boundary. They're not limited. So it's never appropriate. If you cannot have a person who is alive in front of you and in your presence to wish them happy birthday and spend that special moment with them, you do not set up a memorial ceremony like the person is dead and come and talk about happy birthday. This is very inappropriate. This is how you do dead people. And them say them can't write in their head, because people are writing now, but do them sit there, Digital Diamond, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Guys, please don't hit up the like button for me. Thank you. People who in their right sense and their right mind, they're not going to do this. I mean, no one on me alone. No, look here. Narval, thank you for joining. Good night, sir. We just see Narval. Yes. I mean alone to say this a memorial ceremony, like this somebody did. When people did that, so then do. I have seen it too many times. When people dead, I saw them do them put picture, them put cake if they want. But me never see nobody a cut cake. Yeah, cut cake. The somebody way at for them birthday, them supposed to dead and have their hand up cut the cake. And only surround and help cut if you no want. How no fear cut the woman cake? How would it? No man, me not. Moderator, you ever see this yet? A ritual. Jesus mercy. No, sir. Them are people are cruel and wicked plus tax. Me not tell no lie. It is sad indeed. It's true I don't like it myself for what this lady did for Jamaica. Why them are people? Me I see something a go on here in a Jamaica and in our politics, me mean. Where, you really have to question the sanity of these people. Honest to God. Portia don't need no cake from them. Where them find money to do all these things and them say them broke. It appears that they're just trying to use her popularity to remind the people that the PNP was popular. Yeah, the PNP was popular. It's not popular anymore. It is not popular anymore with an Englishman. You see the man that call over here one night and say Mark a Jew? You know, say Mark has the attitude of Jewish people. No offense to Jewish people, but Jewish people, they mostly keep themselves to themselves for true, And they not really want much to do with nobody unless a business or money. I saw in stay. So in our politics now, you find that people are more charitable, people are more engaging. Because even before he became leader of the opposition, he's never really been an engaging person. Most people don't know him. Most people are like, who is he? When name again? That's what people say. So the popularity, what them are trying to ride off the woman popularity wave in a sickness. This is sickening, man. Honest to God, it's sickening to the core. If them do that with Michael Manley, then no problem. Michael Manley is deceased. We never see them do this with PJ yet, and PJ is not there. Almost ritual. But even so, it's still wrong. They have no sense of what is right and what is wrong, and what is appropriate and what is not. And this is really sad. And when them come talking about them a leader and them a chairman and them a MP and them a this and that, them for go up Windward Road, go drink some Milo, man, and sort out themselves. Because the things them what them do, it is not in keeping with people who are, mentally intact. What a sad situation. Now, I don't know if you see this today. If you have not watched this upload, guys, you want to check it out. Because me never know say I saw Simon Crosskill with good sports reporter, news reporter, broadcaster, TV host, radio host. We never know. Me never know say I saw this man a rabid when it comes on to politics. Me didn't know say Simon a good PNP. Eh? No, sir. They not for the parade though. Honest to God. You see, me post the video where the man come out last week Sunday. And the man come and say, oh, if you stop from company raid and behave them way, if you divide the country and divide the people in the country. And the man not talk 1 week good yet, The man not talk 1 week good yet. I was shocked when I heard the way that Simon was behaving. When me hear was Simon a defend Mark Golden. Let me ask you a question. Andrew Holness do the same kind of some of the same kind of investment strategies that investment people do, right? Things where we say Mark Golden do, like divesting in his kid's name. And nobody don't find no problem with that when Mark Golding does it. But when Andrew Holness does it, why is it criminal? Why is it suspicious? This is why I'm telling you about no found black people. You know, me say, hey, that's why I say me no want, hey. They are the ones who are trying to bring down the man for something where the same Englishman do. Nobody's ever gonna ask Mark Golding about film divestment, about film house when him don't own the house where him living at, and the house over one Caribbean island in a film name in a company or in picking them name. But when this man do it, him is a criminal, him is hiding something. It is wrong. Why is it wrong? The Englishman don't come brainwash someone already. You know, when I say uno, JPU family, uno don't take this personal. I'm not talking to you people. Because we over here so every night and we depend on our own movement over here, so which is that of patriotism. Right? We don't do lies and all these things and propaganda. No. We talk about truth and righteousness and call out wickedness. Because where them are going with that wickedness? When me hear the man challenge Simon and say about Simon, Mark Golden do the same thing. Simon never met the man finishing his sentence. Him say, but he's not a subject of, there's no integrity. Me say, but Jesus Father, then wait there. Uno na year say an Andrew apartment complex. Uno na year. Uno na year say Mr. Norman Brown place. Uno well want to implicate the man in a criminality. I must about 4 or 5 times now this. Uno want prosecutor for prosecute him. Oh, make us so wicked, man. When uno not do that, uno write letter to Governor General, to King Charles. One of the YouTuber them where they say I'm a thief. And him put up sitting say him a funding for legal service for sue the government of Jamaica. And they look a fool people them are donate to it until recently. They start saying thief. And him say him write letter to King Charles. You don't think say King Charles have time for waste? King Charles probably take that paper there, wanna write and call up Andrew name and carry out the bathroom with him. Uno lift up off a man and make him man survive and make him man breathe. Eh? Uno no see all of them nice things that we are going in our country. Uno leave if Jamaica people them make them survive, no man. One time uno attack the man and try to tell lie and bring down the man. Uno now come to them sitting here, you know. Uno now come to them here. Because we know what Peter Bunting and Mark Golding in the politics for. It is not about the Jamaican people. So uno stop from trying to sabotage the Jamaican people. Whole heap of other things that they want to can look on and oppose, you know. But when you now come now with the personal attack on the man character, let me tell you something, man. You see this? There's a conspiracy in Jamaica where couple YouTubers, couple bloggers, them plan up and because them are instruct Mark, you know. When you notice all Bunting quiet throughout this whole thing, remember said the ambassador can't tell we already what Bunting is. So I would be surprised if Bunting a key private meeting with the Integrity Commission for help bring down Andrew. Them now hide and make one know say a conspiracy. Me no like wickedness, you know. Oh, me grow for shed light and blow a whistle upon wickedness because me no like wickedness and them people are wicked. The Englishman for come to Jamaica and do anything we want to do. But you just dep on the man, you just dep on the man. You no dep on the man about nothing else but in finances and in a too me say for me like Andrew, me tell you about you a long time and go about my business, you know. I swear to God. Because one thing nobody not gonna do a text it for me. God know. Me have to give me flowers for the patience This man have the patience of Job. Because me nah lie for me. Me tell you about every generation, long time. Mark Golden have more money than Andrew, you know. Mark Golden have more money than Andrew. Enough more money. And we know how Mark Golden earning money. Him not earn it, sorry. We know how he get it. Political connection. Go looking at the FinSac documents and see how much money pass through the finance ministry. Millions of dollars to them. Billions if I'm not mistaken. Who don't want to know about that the money there, Simon? What Mark Golden do with all of them the money there? Me hear somebody else talk about the prime minister not supposed to have business and in a with the want to prove wealth, who a founder and co-founder? Why them in a parliament? Let me tell you something, man. They say all I know we are English and come from England and all about. One come bring down the prime minister and by extension the country. The whole of uno have to go lift up off of the man who too wicked. Politics is politics. And nobody now say uno can't oppose and do what una do. But when you now come up personally attack and tell lie upon the man, I hate to say man. Me no like liar than wicked people, you know. Uno come now like so no want set up a plantation in a Jamaica. Simon, a plantation here Mark Golden want come set up in a Jamaica. We no want to come and tell the black man say him not supposed to do this and the integrity commission no depend the other man and where. Uno go and we hunt and we see it. Because everything what uno do it cannot stick on him. And it make uno hurt. It make uno hungry. Uno want something stick, uno want something stick. And me say, Andrew come like Muhammad Ali. Everything just a go over his head. Him just a duck on a sight. Uno go in a man. Allow the man make him doing work. Mark Golden them say them go and mash up PMP and build it back in a 5 years. So leave Andrew there. Make the man have him 5 years. Make him have him 5. Now come out here with the leak, you know. And show people them, you know, want to say mash down PMP and build it back in a 5 years, you know. And uno talk so, you know. Uno no build back nothing yet, you know. So I know uno come now and show about the man. Same thing. Like what they do to Peter Phillips. Write letter and say them a sign and go give Governor General. For what? Because Peter Phillips beat them in the challenge. Because them entitled. So it's the same thing now. Them take up letter and write, go to King Charles. You don't think that King Charles can come to Jamaica, come touch Andrew? It cannot happen. Me no care how they want to say my head of state. It means no head of state for Jamaica because anything happening in Jamaica and can't chat to it. And King Charles knows this. And if King Charles or anybody over there, so we want to ban, want to see how real Jamaican people stay, make them trouble Jamaican and so we unite against, you know. We not too damn out of order and bright. And Andrew cut Jesus slippers. And Andrew crippled Jamaica's economy from when? Because somebody decided that we should be a colony and they should benefit off us financially. Is Andrew do them something there? Is him granted with? Una make me get finna like soon, you know. Like seriously. What is wrong with you now? The way how not behave it till come like say Andrew the first black man will lead in a Jamaica. When PJ did they want to do him so? When Shira did they want to do him so? What is it about this man? Why not eat this man so? Wanna fi go man? And me I tell you no say. I gan me say I not stop calling no. Anytime I hear you not go out with no foolishness, I attack the man personally. Uno not talk nothing about the politics. Uno no care about the politics. All you no want to do is to bury this man. All you no want to do is bury this man. Simon, who's to ever else the on radio? All who come from England, me I tell you say, Jamaica, uno come and come with the constitutional reform. Remove them as head of state. Because I want to know if that get them angry and upset. I want to know if I true where I go through with the constitutional reform have to remove England as the head of state, while Simon and Mark Golding is colluding and taking out their frustration on the Prime Minister. Uno hold on Jamaica enough. Lego Jamaica shirt now, no, man. Won't have against I want to know because me no work with a spirit of hate in people. So me not understand the hate. The man say him nah get up so easy so get wicked pan him. Me tell you no say them a gunman, you know. Him nah go give it up so easy so get wicked pan him. So Simon you come forget wicked pan Andrew too. Eh? But we get wicked upon over here, cause remember when I run for the officer, we talk up some holy sitting over here, so no care, you know. Remember, I know like one time we only have black and white TV and 2 stations on the radio, you know, Simon. Remember, I said, no, we have platform, pan top of platform, and we will come out here, come bring on the down. Make the man doing work, man, do not get from bad to worse. I don't even listen to Uno pan radio and sitting. If people not send Uno come give me, I don't hear Uno. Because I get to realize that Uno is enemies of the people. Like seriously. When me hear the man a behave and a go on today. But this man here, Marlon, big up yourself because you handle him. Sound like confusion and rum. No, sir. I don't like on style. We don't want to stress out people, we don't want to kill off people, we don't want to give people high blood pressure, depression, and kind of something. Eh? What can go so? We don't go on the radio talk about, for example, these nice, beautiful things that are happening to the people, them. Eh? The poorest of the poorest among us. They might get housing solution. I don't believe. Wait, me now tell you, I don't think. Me now have the numbers. I was going to compare the amount of housing solutions that we've seen in this time compared to the previous PNP government, or any for that matter. I don't have the exact amount, so I'm not gonna give you any amount off the top of my head, because I'm not gonna come out here and lie to you. But I would any journalist over here, maybe that's something one can do, because some of the journalists want to need some work for doing, you know, because we not investigate nothing around here, you know. So maybe one can go find the data and can tell we, compared to the PNP and what we're seeing now in this time, how many poor or indigent Jamaicans have received housing? That would be something good to report on. And maybe you guys can find some of these people and interview them. Make them talk to we. Because we not do no journalism work. Look how they make happen. TVJ come out and say sorry. Because of recklessness and carelessness. Simon could manage, man. Simon didn't want to look a supplicant today. He could manage. And what I liked about the way that Marlon, you know, carried his argument was that he showed up Simon today in a way that all who never did know. Simon just showed Jamaica say him is a PNP or him is a golden supporter and him not hiding it. And he want to be a weapon that farm against the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And we are saying, Simon, the blood of Jesus, we are buying it up. You're too out of order. If you're up on the radio, if you carry the news to the people, them, uno get on radio like say, uno want debate and Uno want help push lies and narrative. I want me to, no, man. That's why nobody now listen to no again, you know. Everybody are find them out now. Everybody is finding them out now because they're unfair, they're lie, they're wicked. They're trying to put the Jamaican people them up against them leader and put the Jamaican people them up against each other. I say, only not supposed to do that. The people them supposed to choose them leader based based on what those leaders present to the people and how the people feel about how those policies will affect them and whether they trust their leader. Oftentimes, you know, people don't really put so much emphasis on the policy because without trust, it doesn't matter. The people have to believe in you and trust you to give you power. So nobody thinks that Uno can't help frame the people in mind and who to trust in Jamaica. Because I can tell you no. So nobody don't know Mark Golding. Mark Golding doesn't really have a personality. He's very flat, very dry. He's not warm. He's just very robotic, kind of. No warmth whatsoever. And that's fine. That is fine. We don't have to sleep with Mark Golding at night time, so it doesn't matter. But when you want to lead the people of a country, they have to be able to trust you. You have to have these qualities. You have to be warm, welcoming, compassionate. That's why the people them love Portia so. Because Portia had those qualities. And she didn't force it. She was naturally like that. Everywhere Portia goes, she kiss up the people, them and hug up the people, them. Some people are just like that. They're very loving. So I don't understand where Simon and the rest of them come about. Anyway, the young lady, I don't even want to talk about this, but I'm gonna play it and make on the ear. Me know someone probably see it over the Gleaner today. And I think Star posted it too. I think Star posted about the mother for the child who no listen good to what she say. Hold on. Here it is.
She's young and she's tiny. We understand that she's 14. Yes. And she shouldn't get pregnant, but she don't get pregnant. Me bring her out here because I due date at the 10th, which is Monday. Don't know say Monday doctor strike. And when me bring her, then tell me say doctor strike. Me say beg no referral. Then say no make sense. Me say if I eat.
Sorry guys.
One experienced nurse must up a jubilee. Then let me carry her home back. When me carry her home, she dip on her knee like dog, and me carry her back out here. And when me go in there, they frown up on her. Pretty little girl, you know, and they shake their heads and go so. And she not here go. So me sign up for she get cut because I got cut with her. And me at 28 when me have her. So she at 14, she couldn't bear it. Now then call me and tell me say, the daughter go to a very, very long, hard labor. And my daughter dead. Yeah? My daughter, why you never cut her? Cut her. It's like them I say she do little. Yeah, people like that say she could be a sexual well. She brilliant. She quiet. Look on her. School can talk for her. She not talk. She not left. See people them not pick up finish. She not talk to people. She not gonna even shop. And she just go one man in and do one thing. She not.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sex from it day, she get pregnant. That's why I know she could do it. You look at youth young to it, two of them are teenager. Him are just 15. Him are 15. The two of them born day apart. The one born the 5 of January. One born. The two of them are so little. You little boy, I want little nerd. And my daughter, I want little nerd. Then just go try. Me never let her down. So you're blaming the hospital for negligence? Yes, because me ask them why she never get the cut. Yes. Why you never take out the baby? Yeah. If the labor so long and hard and the mother sign every paper. Right. Me 3 weeks ago, sir, because I see so refer us here. And I say, baby, you not have baby down at hospital. Because when me did have you, it was rough. 3 weeks ago, me said to the doctor, he said, they go no referral. She had the baby done so that she had due 3 weeks. They said, trust them. Me never ask them if they trust them. Me I tell them when they walk and me and our plan. CPSFA can't talk. When they see we first time, me tell them, say, don't worry, I got she go get her. Months ago. Months ago. And now they say, you know, they say our cervix. Also, they say our vagina tear up. Why you not cut the child? She's a baby. But you never say she a 14. And look up on her. And you gave the consent for the, yes, the surgery to take place. I sign up every little girl. She sign one. And I say she cannot sign it. Because the first thing I make she sign. I say no, I need to sign. And I sign it. Then forfeit that one day and come back and I sign it. But that time I hear about 10 o'clock. I tell them straight away I put over her. She tell me me poor. I say she can't go take it. I know she could bear it from day one. Up on her, she have liquor and liquor foot. No matter what people want to say. We could have do abortion, sir. No? No, me they have an option like that. But me not do it. I heard that the attention, it has got the attention of the Minister of Health. Yes. What he said? What he said? Tell me say, them I say she had the rarest blood type. My daughter slim so. And she bigger than me now and fat and so they're saying that it's the rarest blood type. No, and the guy they want to cover it up about that. But what I'm saying, I got you. What's your name? Anna Shea Campbell. Anna Shea Campbell. And you are? Yes, I am Christine Campbell. Christine Campbell, mother. Yes, mother. Right. Okay. Sir, me no sleep, me no eat, me no rest. Somebody cannot eat from Monday, look while I post me beard. Me run for St. John's Road, come straight to hospital this morning. I didn't take a when taxi. She died? She died Monday, then take about 10 o'clock. And she came in what? She died Tuesday morning. Monday evening she come. She came in Monday evening. She came Monday morning and I know them too. That's why I blame them about blood. About 5 weeks now, we can't get nobody in the place where our blood figure take. And the doctor sign up on paper to go over the blood place. And when I went over there Monday, she was first in line because we come early. And the man tell us to go back over. So I said, no. The doctor send we over here. And he give me back the paper, sir. I'm that time of pain. We only feel me crush it up and kick it away, sir. They would have everything about blood and this and that. You understand? Sir.
Why, oh boy. This is so hard to hear. Very hard to hear. And I cannot imagine what that child went through as she was dying. Growing up, my best friend's mom died in child's labor. I think she was on like her fifth or sixth child. She died in child labor. You know, and that always stuck with me in how my friend and her siblings lost their mom. This was in the 90s. I don't know what the complication was, but in this case, you have a girl that is just so young. But you know, it's hard to even hear a mother go through that. That's hard. No mom or no parent want to bury their child. And under those circumstances, you heard her say that when she went to get the blood, to give the blood, because them send her, them say she for go on back over there, so she kick with the paper. I don't know if she go get the blood, cause them say she have a rare blood type. Me can't tell you no. I don't know which doctor would feel comfortable performing a C-section on a 14-year-old They may not sitting where happen every day. But nonetheless, if there was medical negligence, that's wrong. Of course, that's wrong. That's not justifiable. But at what point in time, a lot of people come here and watch the comments them on social media. I see a lot of people on social media. When you start to holding folks accountable for the death of the child, and it has to start with her parents. I'm sorry. It has to start with our parents. It has to start with our parents. 14 years old. Nobody wants to have the conversation about why this girl got pregnant at 14. We have to have that conversation. As much as I feel sorry for the mother, God Almighty know. If I was near her, I'd give her a big hug. It's hard to go through something like that. And it's even more unspeakable what that little baby girl went through. That's even worse. Having a baby is a life and death situation. It's a major, major, major life-threatening situation. When we go through it one time, I say, I don't know how people go through this all 4 or 5 times, right? But nonetheless, it is a time when you expect to get good medical care. That little girl, she was just a baby. So, you see, in life, sometimes when we make decisions, we have to just live with the consequence. Because here she said she didn't have an option to do abortion, and she chose another option to make the girl have the child. Me can't tell you no right now. I'm not ashamed for talk this. I do not believe that abortion should be used as a form of birth control. I don't think it should be abused. There should be regulations because you shouldn't can go abort no baby at some whole heap of months. Me not believe in that. I think when it comes down to incest and rape and they're sitting there, you're supposed to can have an abortion. Life and death. Because I could have never looked at my 14-year-old pregnant and I know say, if you go make she carry that to full term and go have baby, is a death situation me I put her in. Like seriously. So you have to live with the concept. As much as it's hot, sorry mommy, it's hot. Me know. Me hear it in your voice, me see it on your face and you one picnic. And when you have one picnic and lose your one picnic, come like you don't know what you do with yourself after that. Me understand that. But you make the decision as a mother to make the girl go through. I mean, you probably don't have any medical knowledge where you're thinking, okay, she's 14, she's just a small little thing. So putting her through that, it's very risky. Things can happen. Fear look a birth canal probably barely develop. Sure, see me get me ignorant, you see, man. Because I want nice little girl for true. She never have nothing bad to say about the health minister. Because I know some people, them a look somebody for blame, And as me say, if the hospital staff, including the attending nurses and the doctors, if they did something wrong and they were negligent, they should be held accountable. The health minister was not in there when the girl was dying. Me not like this at all, man. God Almighty know. Me not like it. She out there protesting. She want justice. She want the hospital to be held accountable. I'm sure that there will be an incident report. Everybody who did the past staff, they're gonna come talk them side, and they're gonna have an incident report on what happened to the child. I don't even want to think further than that because this is tough. Jesus, Father, man. Ah, boy. Parents in the past would watch us like hawks. Difficult to even walk. All on back then with a boy. Bust her straight. No parents could give a rat's ass about their children. Me see the parenting style nowadays, you know. A lot of things that are accepted and we not guide the kids them right. God Almighty know. 14-year-old is just a baby. Me nah say we never see people get pregnant at 14 in the past, you know. We have seen that, you know. But it's such a rare occurrence that we don't see it often. She admits say yes, the little girl shouldn't get pregnant and way, but she don't get pregnant already. She could have get an abortion, but she chose not to. Okay. So at this point in time, everybody just have to, bear the consequence of their choice. And who neglect, if that was true, who neglect the child and didn't do them due diligence as a medical staff, if that can be proven and if that's true, then sure, they too should be held accountable. But we must not try to condone 14-year-olds getting pregnant. They're not ready. It's too risky. Why? You know, I see the hypocrites them on social media. Anybody will come raise the argument, say, oh, the little girl get pregnant and so. Them are Russian people, them are talk about it. That's not important. Yes, it damn sure is. It is. Because if she was not pregnant and did not get pregnant, she would be here right now. And that is true. The one them will come and rush people, them are the one them are big and careless and accept carelessness. They don't want to stand up for righteousness and hold parents accountable and hold them to the assignment they were given to be a parent and protect their children. Every tick of the clock, you're supposed to know where you're picking them, who they're with, what they're doing. You know, so when my daughter 16 years old, she has this little male friend at her school. And I allowed her to go to the mall. I don't live far from the mall, so they went to the mall during the day and hung out. I drove her and picked her up. And I met the little boy, nice little boy. And then after that, she said, can we go to the movies? Me say, may I come? Yeah, man, may I come and movie too? She said, no bother, because nobody does that. Me say, okay, maybe nobody does that, but me ever does that. Because you are 16, you still need supervision, and you know how the movie theater them stay. It's dark, it's comfortable, it's cozy. Next thing you know, and go around shoulder and hey, I don't want to kill nobody here. So she no bother go, and she didn't push it because my daughter understands that I am very protective, and I'm not just gonna say yes to anything. Me say me now come at the movie come sit down between the two of you. Me will sit down up at top when me can't see the two of you. And you can sit down there and watch a movie. But she no want me embarrass her. Me no care. Me no care none at all. I won't be sitting in the parking lot, that's for sure. Me go there in the movie theater watch everything. And if any little boy have a problem with that, it not going to work. Me not gonna be no grandmother with no 16-year-old. You must be mad. You're crazy. So these are the things we have to be so vigilant as parents. And we have to understand, say, when the children them are grow, they have hormones. They want, they experiment. They want to, they want to test their femininity, masculinity, and all them something there. That's why they need supervision. We can't just let them go. If they say them go to school, we have to make sure so they go on a bus, then go to school. When it's time to come home, then come home and everything. And we're supposed to have the relationship they would pick them. Them supposed to know, say, no, you don't be doing that at that age. No vex, man. God no. Yes, Marian, I forgot. You mad? When you left two little picnic like that, 2 16-year-old raging hormones, what you think will happen? People not think, yeah, man. Yes, wife style. I mean, it's non-negotiable. Me not negotiate and argue with a soul. And one thing me say me come in. If you don't want me come, fine. Then you won't go. And that's the end of that. Yeah, man. Watch like a hawk. Because one thing me say, no police is supposed to come knock on my door about my picnic. None. So when belly catch, me have to dead first. Because me never breed underage. Me never breed in a teenager. And me not gonna have no picnic where I can do that. Me not do it. Me have my first child when me at 24. 24. And even then me feel guilty. Me I say, Jesus, you know, me could have wait a little bit. Yeah, me call her every minute, man. Every minute. She have a little friend with drive, you know. She just get her license. And she's pretty responsible. When them drive, you see when it get dark, she supposed to come off a road. Right now the time I get dark at 5:30. As 5:30 comes, so she's supposed to inside. I don't care. Me tell her, I said, look, boy, can come over here, come watch movie. Me have camera idea. You can come in here, come watch movie. Me? No, sir, me not run sir the joke at all, at all, at all. Really sorry for the little girl, you know? Really sorry. She showed a picture of her. I won't put it on here because she's an underage child and I don't want to do that. But she's a very nice little girl. But good God have mercy, man. You know, just so sad. And you know, say, if she did carry the baby, you know, the mother would have two children there for look after, you know, and I'm sure she would, you know, but I'm just saying the responsibility for that 14-year-old is still there. She's still a child. So the mother couldn't put her out. The mother have to make sure so she get her prenatal care. Make sure so everything alright because she is still a parent of an underage, a child. What can go so? Me grow up my grandmother, I'm in a business if them call. Me a married. Me 15-year-old, yeah. And when they're that age, you know, that they're so vulnerable at that time. You have to just watch them and, you know, be so careful. They should lock her up because she is a baby underage. Boy, I mean, I know. I know. You don't even know. She said the little boy who impregnated the child is 15. We don't know the true story. Me no know. Me never speculate neither. That are for the child agency people them. But very sad turn of events. Last night somebody come over here contact say she'd have a blood condition. It's the first I'm hearing it when I heard the mom said Dr. Tufton relayed that to her. She never really thought that initially still. But if she had a rare blood condition, you know, which was not discovered probably until the final moments, then, you know, it needs to be explained to her. It all needs to be explained to her. This is sad, man. She pregnant at 13. Remember the 9 months. How old is the guy? She said the guy at 15. Then she could come tell the nation say the somebody is somebody an adult. If the adult get the little girl pregnant, she could have contact that. A prison she gone right there, so. See what happened to Kaylin when her mom allowed her to go to the party. No, she's in vegetable farm. No, me fi tell you, what a sad situation. Mm-mm. We have to understand, say, you see, when them young, so guys, we know as parents over here. The baby's alive? Somebody said the baby's alive. Is it? I don't know. She never said anything about the baby. Father God. Ah, boy. Twin boys at 27. Then my 27 start of. Okay. Mm-mm. They knew the pregnancy was high risk. Mm-hmm. That the little small body child there. Very high risk. Guys, please to tap up the like button for me. Thank you. The baby is alive. That's good. That's nice, I guess. The baby is in ICU. Okay. Okay. Lord Jesus, no sir. Mm-mm. Childbirth, I want risky something. Be careful. 14 years old. Me no care who vex. Me never ever gonna make my little girl. At 14, she can tell me, say, Mom, I'm pregnant. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna go to the doctor and we are going to stop the pregnancy. I saw me see it. I saw me see it. Because it is, to me, it is more of a risk allowing her to carry on with that and going to deliver it, whether a vaginal birth or C-section. Me no idiot, you know. I me no care what nobody wants to say. Me know the options and me know the risk of the two of them. But that's what I would do. People are too unaware of the risk of carrying and birthing children. So many things can go wrong. Yes. This cake makes me remember. Only a Marky. Good night, Dre. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, man. Well, if the baby's alive, the mother get back a child. Yeah, that's a good thing that the baby, the mom can look forward to raising that child. She's gonna have to raise that child. But nothing can replace her child that passed. Nothing. Everybody needs to know that it is not normal to be carrying a child at 14 years old. The body is not even, say, hey, the body not developed. The body is not ready. And therefore the risk is very high. My wife was 31 when we had our first child. That's a good age to have a child too. I think when women are little more experienced in life, it makes for good, very good parenting. Marky British, what make? Elijah said this case reminded me of Mark. What make? In your headline, I'm seeing you referring to Portia. What happened to Portia? Oh, you're late. No, man. Oh, let me play back the video for those of you who are just joining. Angela Brownberg and the rest of them, they are treating Portia like she's dead. Look at this video if you're just joining.
Birthday to Reverend Portia, happy birthday to you.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
There we go.
All right.
Yes, so I'm saying they're treating Portia like she's dead because she's still alive. If it was for her that they were doing this, they could have simply gone to her house. And if they were not allowed to go there and do that, then it is very inappropriate to go to the party's HQ and put up the woman portrait and I buy cake for go full length gut and I sing about happy birthday and she's not there. So I'm saying only in a memorial settings where
Birthday dear.
only in a memorial situation where a person is dead do we see these things happen. Don't it Camille, don't it look like say is a dead memorial, dead yard? They out of order, man. If you are not allowed to go to the lady's house to do this, then what makes you think that it's all right to do this? It's not right. No. But you say they don't have any respect for people's privacy. This is just self-centered, selfish, lack of decency and class, like the woman did. Jesus, Father. Good night, Romeo. Welcome back. Many people do not know the correct protocols. They have always treated Portia like an outsider. Well, all me I say, if them never allowed to carry this cake, go up her yard, go sit down with her and say to her happy birthday and do all of this, then the people them don't want them up there. And it is not right for them to do this memorial thing like the woman is dead. This is so wrong on every level. Who does that? Nobody. And last time I said they're sick in their head. They have to sick in their head for you do this. Good night, Annette. Who come up with this idea? Almost Angela, man. You know, say mad people them. They're sick in their head, man. Imagine you alive. Whether you're alive in your right state of mind or not. And on your birthday. I have some friends who say they want, acknowledge your birthday. They not come at your yard, man. Or come for you then and carry you out. And if they try to do that, and you have family members who say, listen, she's not doing well. We don't want this for her. Leave it. Leave the people them alone. And stop from put up the woman picture like say the woman is a dead. We do no long got. You cannot sing birthday and I cut somebody cake and then I did it. What a disrespectful set of people, man. Somebody send the video, come give me on WhatsApp where the pastor say, we pray against disgrace. I did a jury case with a minor and that had a child. And the DNA came back that it was the mother's boyfriend and not the child's friend. The mother was covering it up. Yes, Marva, that is a very common occurrence, my love. Nobody not going to come out and admit, say, the father, the child is an adult because they know that is prison work. And who to tell? Maybe the parents, probably the mother, probably didn't know. Terrible, terrible. So may I say now, if Angela Brownberg or our local operatives them over here listen, right? Yes, una talk about una write letter to King Charles, at this me I go write letter to King Charles too. If you ever come out can do this to Portia again, me I write King Charles and tell him say mad people in our parliament, them for come down no. Left the woman alone, man. If the people them say they don't want to know up there, because clearly they don't want to know up there. If you can sing no happy birthday, leave the people them alone to the privacy of them life. No go like say the woman dead. Me never see one go buy cake and do this to PJ. Because PJ that probably tell you no half, but PJ is alive. Uno could have bright go buy cake. And go on at HQ and sing happy birthday to PJ and not call the man for come and piece of cake. Or even if PJ 2 foot them weak and he can't walk. Is either I want to go up in yard or carry him down at HQ, make him eat some of the cake so him can cut the cake to coffee birthday and so that he can sit down in front of him and we can hug him up and wish him happy birthday. The woman is not dead. Stop it. People are looking on like some mad people. Who does that? Out of order, man. No, man, they mad. They mad. I don't know if she's in Jamaica right now, but it's every year them do it. Ever since the Englishman come in, every single year, them buy cake. And I sing happy birthday and I cut it without the woman dead here. And I put up her picture like she did. Couple years them I do it. And nobody never call them out. So me I call them out tonight, then cruel and wicked. Let me see. Oh gosh. Yeah. Melissa died November. I think on November. Them say on November 10th. Because you know, they made a try to cover it up. November 10th. Little over a year. You know, so me see down at Westmoreland. Today somebody sent me one video. When me say the former MP was protesting against violence against women. I mean, I said, well, there's nothing wrong with that. They didn't do anything for Melissa when she died. They did nothing. That's the hypocrisy I cannot deal with. For all who just come, did you hear all this man mashed down Simon today? Simon with the orange self. Jesus, Father. Why am I disappointed? Hey, the whole of them people are some big disappointment because of Simon now. Oh God, Simon, even if you're PNP, you can't deliver the news to the people and do what do on radio from a place of unbiased. You can't do that. In the name of Jesus. You know, look good pound, man. Everybody are finding out. Just last week, Sunday, the man called out to on 106. I've never seen somebody so direct. Call out to on Power 106. So when stop one do, stop from go on the radio and I call them doom and gloom on the country. Look on the nice things them what happen. The country not perfect, you know, and anybody that say perfect, I lie, they lie and wicked. You know, perfect. But by God, we are not the worst. We are not the worst. One of my little friend from out of St. Thomas called me and say, hey, you know, see we get bus out here. You know, see we get bus. She says St. Thomas nice and comfortable. Jesus, peace. She take picture send come give me she na the boss. Me I watch one something. Um some people, some vloggers in Jamaica and so. A lot of people from abroad, non-Jamaicans, in Jamaica trying to do business, trying to become entrepreneurs and start businesses and stuff. You know, boy, I mean, I know, me can't do the doom and gloom. Me glad for the people them where them born in a poverty and them never know. So them could have live in a one house with inside and bathroom and kitchen. Oh, me forgot to tell you about this, you know. Dalrymple, them say she has to go to trial. So the IC case brought against Dalrymple will proceed to trial. Parish Court Judge Leighton Morris has ruled. The trial date is set for March 31st, 2025, with case management hearing set for February 7th, 2025. Dalrymple's attorneys, Champagne and Nico Pagan, what a name, has raised preliminary points regarding the charges against the legislature and the possible abuse of process by the IC. So, when you just prepare on yourself, there's going to be a continuous fallout between the government and the IC. Because them say, no, remember in the beginning they say, what they say? They say I hate labor rights. Dayton Campbell them been attacked, said the whole of the report them are hate labor rights. Guys, I hate them, it say. Wanna remind me there. Them say I hate labor rights. And so far, we see two from the PNP side, that are Mikhail and Vaz, about late filings and stuff like that. And then we see Dalrymple, she said she made an honest mistake in failing to report a vehicle. And then you see them come with the Prime Minister, right? Now, it appears that everybody else admits, all right, we screwed up, okay? Dwayne Vaz, him say him screw up, him missed the deadline for file the paper or whatever. Mikhail Phillips said the same thing and then pay them fine. And Dalrymple say, me screw up, but, she's going to go to trial, she's going to get a lawyer, and the law is going to take its course. Now, when you look at what the same Integrity Commission is doing to the Prime Minister, it is harassment. Because in everything we then come with, me no see the man guilty or nothing. Me no see him guilty or nothing. And him not supposed to admit to no guilt neither. All them a do a tell the country say, over a lifetime, I have 28 bank accounts, him have 9 right now. And him mother the pa one of the account them. That's all them a tell the country, how much money him file and how much money this and that. And I say him take money from this account and put in that the account. What the hell? A criminal charge is that? So you can say the deliberate harassment attempt to destroy the reputation and the image. Look here, if this man did do something wrong, over here, so first to not hear it, Over here, so first to not hear it. If the man did do something criminal, meaning I take up for him. Because nobody never come over here so can call me hypocrite. But we see very clearly They have an agenda. But you know, they have to kind of play it safe. They have to play it safe. So you see how, the other people, they're not so hard on them, you know. But with the prime minister, no. The only thing left for them do is go run him DNA. That's the only thing them left for do. Taking fingerprint and running DNA and taking eye scan them are the only thing that left for them do. But then going at the man life with everything. Me no see them a do that with Mark Golding. Them not ask the question them of Mark Golding, where them a ask of the Prime Minister. Even when them come and say the man breach, building code and them hear say another man building. Them still want to implicate the man. Simon, are you me attack? Make you come some man? Let me tell you something if you never know. The whole country has start turn against you now, because they see what you do. They see what you do. The country see. Say you take a deliberate set on the Prime Minister and they're not going to stand for it. I can tell you that right now. So you say, all look who come from England and born in England. You tread lightly, Tread lightly. Jamaica people not going to side with you. When time when you come and take set pan one little man. Because when you come and say little boy and little this and little that, that's how the leader come say. Jamaica people not going to stand for that. And one thing we don't like as Jamaican people are victimization of other people. We're not going to stand for it. You see the little boy where they kill over TikTok? We don't see people come put up reward. Everybody attack out everything. Police got the amount of information where the police them get. The police them go over all over with a list of names and creep up every one of them we are suspect. Because when Jamaica people see injustice are going, them are going to step up. So only nobody thinks they only can keep on a ride the Prime Minister and thinks that so not going to take him down. You cannot take him down that way. You have to go find one other strategy. You have to go plant something on him to take him down. You too damn out of order. You don't want to come and criminalize people. Oh, what is this, eh? You don't want to come and what is this? You don't want to come and criminalize. So now walk I call the Prime Minister. People in our comments that call the Prime Minister, oh criminal. Eh? I see you have a twice convicted drug trafficker in a East Portland say him is on a PNP ticket. Where the hell you get off a call people criminal? You out of order, man. You fi go, man. Me not hear Simon a talk about that. And unprecedented. And look here. Me not judge ISAT, That of the ISAT and the people in my East Portland fi deal with. But the fact of the matter is, no matter how rehabilitated ISAT is, the fact still remain that he was convicted and did his time for drug trafficking. That is it. It was not erased. And that is the fact. And we've never seen this in our politics, but you don't hear them talking about that. But them come use reverse psychology. I can call people who don't convicted of nothing criminal. You know, damn bright, man. A full time now, man. Somebody stepping on the neck for stop on our door. Damn out of order. When charge or prosecute a man with something when I can talk about criminal and I can tell like upon the man and I bring all kind of allegation and aspersions upon the man. This is not politics. Nobody now go like on for one do. Let me just tell you no. Nobody now go side with you know what we do. When time when you plant something upon the man and it stick, then you can come and come call the Prime Minister criminal. You're too bright. And on the conspiracy, it exposes you now. Conspiracy exposed. Wanna evil man for stop them sitting here. We don't understand say when you try to tarnish the image and reputation of the prime minister. Because no matter who is there, whether you like them or not, they are the prime minister of the country. So when you come now and try to attack and tell lie, you not try damage the country's reputation. Because the prime minister of the country, prime minister of the country are the first representative of the country in the view of the international community. So when you're out there, when you're lies and no wickedness, me see everything. When me see Mia Motley come at the conference, come at the lecture, you can see it in a woman body language. Woman really not with them. She not with them. I can't tell you though. The way she spoke, she didn't come to promote Mark Golding. She barely said his name. She didn't come to promote no PNP. Hell no. The woman come there talking like a visitor from another country, speaking to Jamaica. At Jamaica, she come talk to. Anybody when I watch it, the video is on the channel. Mia Motley. She spoke at the centenary event of Michael Manley. She wasn't speaking to PNP alone. She was speaking to the country and to the Caribbean community. Very important topics of climate change and disinformation and where the Caribbean is going to fit into this new world order. And she said, listen, we're going to need to come together. She was talking about consensus. Whether it be consensus within the PNP or it fracture, mash down and pat down, or she talking about consensus between the two major political parties and by extension the community in the Caribbean. If we want to deal with the climate problem, we're going to have to come to consensus. That was her language. Not France stressed out the country. France stressed out the country with no propaganda, and no bias, and no lie, and no wickedness, because every lie we tell get uncovered. Because we live in a time now of fact checking and transparency. Tap Franco, I'm going to tell you something. Mrs. Somehow not talk about 28 bank account. How much bank account Mark Golding have over film lifetime? You never know, because Mark Golding a Jew. So you never know, so him carry himself. Mark Golding, if he never become leader, he would buy one nice suit put on. And that me I tell you no. If I never fit uno push Mark Golding for say, you're a leader now, man. Buy some different clothes. Fix up yourself. Him never ever do it. Him comfortably in a wash out plaid clothes them. And him lean bout them. So una never know how much bank account him have over him lifetime. I uno dare not ask him. So no one come about Andrew. No one come about Andrew and feel bank account him have. Yes, him have 28 bank account over a lifetime. Call the police. 28 bank account over him lifetime. And them say must have about 9 bank account in a recent time. Call the police. Call the police. Call the bank them and ask them why they didn't call the police and the prime minister for his bank account. Call the police. Call Mocha. Ask Mocha and ask the police and ask the banks them. Is it illegal to have 28 bank account over a lifetime or 9 bank account one time or any time? Ask the police them. You're not supposed to have more than one bank account to collect the prime minister's salary. You're not supposed to move no money. Meanwhile, Mark Golding move money offshore over England all about. But you don't have no problem with that because you are some traitor and some wicked. You don't want to kill your own black brother. Me see you, Yeah, man, me see you. Anyway, guys, make we catch up now. Our time now, after 11. The Galena TVG have taken pages from Fox trying to get the same result. The whole of them are trying to influence the election, you know. The whole of them from the Integrity Commission come right down and try to influence the next election. That is what they're doing. Them lie, them come for text it upon people, and come for tell lie upon people. Uno know me love the fact that we live in a time now where we can talk out our mouth on our one little platform and sitting. Me love that about this information age that we're dealing with. Imagine if we never have this for talk out on the people them. Imagine. Hmm? If we never live in that time, you know, where the only thing we have a JBC and CVM in a black and white. We could have vent and talk the truth and bring the truth to light. We'd be stuck with the lies and the propaganda. We do not realize it. At this, them up against now, you know. They up against the people them where they cannot pay and buy out. We out here and call them out. The people them on the platform, them platform, they know how they want them where them a pay and buy out, you know, because they turn pan they one and they don't talk out everything. So they know them they want there. But there's not a damn thing that they can do about JPU or any similar channel. So the truth is getting out there. They don't like it. They're going to have to deal with it though. Talking about why working like a relay team in the land of relays. Love that bit of her speech. Okay. The government would have been toppled already. Long time. We need consensus in a Jamaica on so many issues, from the disinformation to everything else. Yeah, we need consensus in our country. Without consensus, countries get destroyed. This divisive, wicked behavior, wicked style of politics, attacking people, and them sitting there. We don't need that. Seriously. Mark Golding and Rise as members much now see that their lies and propaganda is not holding water. When are they going to throw in the towel? Poor set of buffoons. They're not throwing the towel in Miss Prudence, because members say when them challenge them leader and the leader beat them never concede. I know people never concede to defeat in a democratic process. Even when they lose local election, we see them out there say them win. It's not, they'll never do what is right. That is not within their DNA. There are six set of people. You don't see them have Portia, deal with Portia like a dead woman. It's a six set of people them. But the thing is right now, because you see, when you're dealing with stuff like this, you know, it has to get worse before it gets better. It has to get worse. This is their worst, but me no want Jamaica to get no more worse. And this is where Andrew Holness and the government must do what is right by the people. Angela, them must not look a political scavenger. Them is no leader. Them are no good representative for the people. None of them something there. Them just they have to take up space and sit down on this a chair and that the chair. Yes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't subscribed. Please do so. You can go ahead and check out the video that was done earlier, where the debate took place with Simon, and this gentleman, he basically owned Simon. And go listen to it. You will hear Simon look at agenda where I come with for join the crocodile and for come down for the Prime Minister with the unfounded false report and false accusations. And also, don't forget, on this platform, we're going to have a segment, very short segment called The Good Stuff. So tomorrow now, may have some content where some good things are happening in healthcare, and you are going to get to see that. This what you're looking at here is the grand opening of this new development in West Kingston, Victoria Palms community. I only want the government to make sure so the gunman them don't ruin the place. This is no place for them. So, these are some modern apartment structures, and they look nice. Nice community. And the people them have a responsibility to keep them community clean as well. And so we want to see the whole of Jamaica look. We don't want born no zinc fence or board house and tile it out a door and them something there. We want a modern Jamaica. Neighbors looking out for neighbors and so forth. So this is the good stuff, guys. But let us catch up tomorrow. Thank you again for joining. Take care of yourselves. I'm just going to play a few clips on the way out. If you want to stick around and have a look at those, you're free to do so. Thank you again for joining. Take care.
Path to independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. By the blood.
Have bad mind, but PNP have bad eye. Them knows it's nothing good. If a man road fix him not talk about the road, must say, oh, him not get no work. If not talk about the road, MP must say, oh, me not get no work. Him come by good eye. And look out for the bad eye. And say, oh, me never in charge. Don't get work, him come about the eye there, say, oh, me never in charge.
3 years ago, or 2 years ago, I got a call that there was a fire. And the fire destroyed approximately 8 homes. And I remember coming to survey the damage, and the idea hit me that, it wouldn't be sufficient to just rebuild the homes that were destroyed, because technically they weren't really proper shelter solutions. A sheet of zinc here, a few sheets of ply, some ambitious person putting up a few blocks. Nothing that you could call a proper shelter. So I decided at that time that I would use this disaster, as it was, as a test case for a new program for the government to renew urban spaces. There are many communities like St. Paul's Lane dotted all across Jamaica, and particularly in the corporate area.